What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. You never light a cigar that way.
Yo, it's the Shadow Smokers Legion, fun, family, and smoke. Rockin' with Phoenix Fresh rhymes, they stronger than no. About to break it off with the illest of crews, led by the man Tony Wang, making his vision come true. Now let me take you on a ride. We got love for cigars, from the east to the west, only the brightest of stars. I screen in the scene, little guy with the shop, shadow gazing around. You know it ain't gonna stop. Cigar mechanic don't panic when he's repping his brand. Escadillo and more, smooth as sticks in the land. Hashimoto's around, jumping live in the chats. Asian orange and more, his button's famous in fact. Cigars, pipes, whiskey, coffee, and more. Turbo jetting around, Tim with the dopest of pours. What's that? Huh? One reel and reviews? Martin in the house, sharing the latest smoke news. Need to pick me up? Get to Southeast US. Bob and Chief in the mix, you know they saying God bless. We got that journey, voyage, private blends for the crew. Celebrating with coins, repping that dope swag too. Now I'm about to sign off, you know it's time for that audit. Light up the group with my post, you know I'll rock it and sock it. But remember y'all, Legion, it lives with a passion. From a man in the shadows, ayo, the source house assassin. So cut it, light it, love the smoke from your region. After all we connect, it's through the power of Legion.
Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. Like I said, I already talked about my beef, but you know, for the sake of the YouTube not airing it, I have to redo the beef, right? So I talked about this. This beef is so important that I have to give myself a little sip of whiskey first, right? Okay, and what is that? Somebody just typed a message. Anyways, today I have to pick a big beef with the title. You guys already saw the title, right? You guys know what's going on. Everybody knows what's going on, right? So, my beef today. Gotta put a big title on top so you guys know what I'm talking about. Now, you guys all know what's going on. It's not a happy thing, right? Right? Definitely not happy. Definitely not a happy one. I'm talking about the regular size one. Not Happy Meal. Regular size Big Mac at $2.99. Alright? These Big Mac claim to be big, but they're tiny as hell. They're tiny. This is not Big Mac, this is small Mac. Okay? It's just horrible. You know, in Canada, they were selling for $2.99, and over here, I'm buying this for like $4, $5. That's crazy. That's crazy. I have some serious beef to pick. Look, there's barely any beef in here. You can see more buns than anything. Can you see beef? I don't see beef. I don't see beef. Where's the beef? This is horrible. Right? And this is kind of shit that you guys clicked onto. Right? You guys waited all week to listen to me talking shit about Big Macs. That's it. That's how it is. Because you guys have too good of a life that you have to look at for things to go wrong. And this is what's wrong with the world, okay? That's what's wrong with the world. The Big Mac is more than $2.99. I think at one time it was like $1 or something. All right.
I see you do.
So, I can't believe this shit. All right, I can't believe this shit. You know, it's like McDonald's has something against me. Good thing they can't see you guys. Because I'm looking at you guys like that's freaky, right? You know, but this is horrible. Like, you know, you need a closer shot. There. You happy now? You happy now? There. Ah! All right? Big Mac. It's actually small Mac. That's right, you heard it. You small Mac. $2.99. That's all you're worth. All right? Okay. Anyways, I think that's enough venting. And I vented twice already. So, got my eyes on you. Alright? Stop doing this clickbait shit. Alright? Because I'm going to do more of this thing. Alright? Today's Big Mac. Tomorrow, it might be the Big King. Alright? Alright. So, let's go to our usual staged bullshit.
Stage? We're staging bullshit now?
We're staging bullshit now, because you know people know what we're doing, so it's staged.
I don't have a coin, but I got a nice brand new Lotus Meteor chrome cutter. Oh.
Anywhere on that.
You know why?
They haven't put it up
Because
yet.
Tony got
Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
And then I got this lighter that Tony's very interested in because it's that intrigue but in black. It's got a nice surface to like
In gray?
put a nice logo on there.
Yeah.
You can get those things at Little Guy Cigar Shop.
You might be able to. You might be able to. I've been doing a lot of typing today. Like a lot.
A lot. A lot. Alright.
A lot.
A lot. Alright, let's refresh this thing because I think my chat is like screwed up. Anyways. So today I am smoking Camacho. And this is the Corojo Rum Barrel. Extra old. Extra old.
Extra
and then
old.
We have Piggy on the other side, and we have Michael is having what? What's Michael having? Oh, here we go. That's what I call the filthy Viking with the wrong band. So, anyways, I'm gonna take the bottom foot band off, and still thinking about my Big Mac. I might eat that Big Mac. Just so you guys know. Just,
Dude, I haven't had a Big Mac in like pushing 20 years.
yeah, well, see, that's the thing. That's why you don't have any beef to pay. I got some serious beef to pay. I pay for that. So, you know, I paid like almost $5 for that shit.
Dude, the moment I get off of keto, I'm gonna go have me a big ass burger. Probably not a Big Mac.
You
Gotta be
can't
a
eat
burger.
burger on keto. You know that, right?
Well, yeah, I know, but I want some bun. I like my buns.
Go get those keto buns. They are keto buns.
Yeah.
He's a buns man, you know.
I'm a buns man.
Buns, man.
Mm-hmm.
Buns, man.
See, right now, when I ask for a burger, I ask no bun, no ketchup. So I'm left with like a lettuce
Lettuce bun.
wrap.
Lettuce bun. That's how my wife eat it. Lettuce bun. Alright, so let's light this up slowly. I'm still thinking about that beef. Seriously, guys? I need a better CLICKBAIT. That's why you guys click into bait. Not Jeff bait, but bait.
Not just baits. No.
Not Jeff Bates, not Master Bates. ClickBait.
Jeff is the master. Master baits.
Yeah. When it comes to baiting, yeah.
Woo! Yeah, I'm like my wife today all day. She's like, "Don't forget to go buy your Big Mac. Don't forget to buy your Big Mac all day." Driving home, don't forget to go buy a Big Mac.
I would have forgotten.
Well, yeah, I actually went to buy a Big Mac, but like, you know, what's funny is when I bought the Big Mac, I bought the nuggets too. I just ate the nugget and left the Mac. So this is not Big Mac, it's small Mac. It's two 100% pure beef patty.
Yeah, but they're only like 10 to 1, right?
The food's not even all that great.
It's a tenth of a pound.
For
Well,
Wendy's.
If I'm gonna talk about this, like, this is not
Really?
the beef we're talking about. This is the kind of beef I have now. Bullshit beef. Congratulations, Martin, as a winner of McCullough Cigar.
Huh?
Val says, congrats, Martin, on as a prize winner with McCullough Cigar. Did you
What'd you
something?
win?
What did I win?
Yeah. What, Val, what did he win?
That's news to me.
You know what I didn't win? You guys know what I didn't win? Angel share, I hate you guys. A lot.
Oh yeah.
And if you guys don't know what happened, go check out my
Saw that.
Instagram. Go check out my
So
Instagram.
what the fuck? How are you a? Did they run out of shit? They couldn't sell you or send you your prize or what the fuck?
No, basically they have the system that picks the winner, and it decided to send everybody email, I guess. Well, at least it sent me email. And then after they send out the email, they're like, "Oops, sorry, not you." And that's like a day later or something. "Oops, sorry, not you." Yeah.
How did I win a $250 gift card, Val? I missed that shit. Let me go back and look through my social media.
It might be on McCullough's social media, not yours social media.
I know. They must have probably tagged me. Let me see.
Yeah, wouldn't they tag you? I didn't know about it, Val. I didn't know about it, so.
Me either.
So, Camacho, Extra O, Rum Barrel, Corojo, Nicaraguan barrel aged cigar. I actually think that this is better than the distillery series. I think this is like the barrel aged series. They're slightly better than the distillery series, and I had this for a while. Like when they came out, this was one of them that I bought.
What the hell?
And basically stay in the bottom of my humidor that I didn't even touch. Talking about humidor, our small humidor came in, and I showed you guys a picture already, so I'm not gonna bring it over here. It's the same thing as the big one, but smaller. It fits about 20. So far, it was able to fit about 24 in there, 24 cigars in there, and that's more than you need on the desktop. It's really funny because my wife saw that. She's like, something's missing on that thing. I was like, what? She's like, a lock. I was like, you want to lock down a desk humidor of only 25 cigars in there? People is gonna think this guy's cheap ass. You need to lock down his 25 cigars. Val says it's Ambassador Recruit. It was on Facebook Live.
Yeah, so apparently because I'm an ambassador of McAuliffe Cigars, I got a MVP Evangelist MVP, Martina Maya, in the McAuliffe Cigars group.
I never win anything. I only just get no winning. Okay?
Would that be the evangelist?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Ever get
Evangelist.
I'm just asking.
However
Asking.
you say. Shut up, Michael.
So
Martine's not an ambassador. He's a shill. There's a difference.
I'm a what?
Ooh.
You're a shill. You're a
So
shill.
good.
I'm just a promoter. I promote things I enjoy.
Really? That's the problem.
Not really.
You don't enjoy majority of the stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
I can feel that whiskey going down. Ooh. Probably too big of a gulp. Burn. Yeah, let it burn. So yeah, humidor's out. We basically give it to the first 9 people that call it. After the 9 people, then if we have leftovers, we'll open up for a few more. I can tell you guys, I got 12 of those.
I want one.
The first 9 callers that call in right now. Let's open up the phone lines.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
What kind of whiskey? This is the Macallan 12 Highland Scotch.
That's the best bang for the buck out of the McAllen.
I really love this one. This is the one that I kind of pocketed over from one of the meat that we had. So you can see
Stole
signature
it?
on it.
You think you stole it?
Well, no. See, the thing is that I spent a lot of money on Davidoff. When I say I'm gonna take this with me, they're okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So, yeah. So the humidor is there. I already sent out 2. They were hell to get through. I don't think I ever gotta do this again. I can tell you that. They were hell. Like, I had to deal with it with quite a bit of phone calls just to get it. Alright? So, and they're taking up my entire studio. Like, when you're unpacking it, you got like 12 humidors sitting over there. It's everywhere. So, yeah, that if I'm doing it, someone needs a warehouse, because I am not doing that again. I am not doing that again.
At least a storage unit.
Because that really takes a lot of space. When the box showed up, it's a gigantic box. It has been open, closed many times. They like tape it back up in pieces. So, but I open it up. They all look okay. There's no chip or anything like that, so they're okay. And yeah, as I get them the payment, I'll ship them out. And the next thing is the membership card. You guys know that we're working on this right now. We're talking about the membership issue with it. That, you know, should we make it expire or should we not? Now, I think Jeff Bates said that there's no point to have it expired. But I would love to hear you guys' opinion on that.
I mean, honestly, I don't think it's I mean, it really doesn't make sense to expire because it expires when you're no longer a member.
Right, but the card itself don't know that.
Well, I didn't know the card could think.
It's there's no difference than when somebody has a challenge coin and they're no longer in the group.
Right, but challenge coin doesn't say on it that you're a member of it. It's just a challenge coin, right? But when you have an ID, like a sort of a membership card that has your name on it, that kind of became a credibility thing.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you-
So like if I go out there, I was like, and this is just an example. It might not happen, it might not ever happen. But let's say if I go out there, door to door, I go like, oh yeah, see, you know, I'm being just extreme example, right? I'm actually from the Shadow Smokes Legion. Here's my membership card. I'm actually doing a fundraiser for cancer awareness. I would like to collect money. Do you have money? Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's
I'm
just
trying
extreme.
to collect cigars
Extreme.
for Cigars for Warriors. That sounds more like it.
No, but I'm yeah. Obviously, I don't want to use that as example, so I use this as example. You know, like Cigars Warrior are very active on social media, so they will notice this, right? But if I'm going door to door or something like that, like, you know, I will try to go. Maybe they will try to, you know, somebody like a specific person that can resurrect his own wife many times. With that kind of ID, you can only imagine what will happen.
Yeah, you're right. I get it.
So
Okay, so then let's go with. I mean, I think a year and a half is good.
I was gonna do 2 years because I wouldn't want to redesign it every year,
Okay, that makes sense. So 2 years.
right? So like, yeah, it's, you know, some people brought up the case with that. Well, what if somebody joined the first year, got the car, and then quit right after? They have 2 years to do that kind of bullshit. But I said that at least you'll end somewhere. Like, it wouldn't continue, right?
Yeah, but if somebody's going to do it 2 years after they leave the group,
You know, if that's like, you know,
I mean, come on.
what we can
If he
do
gets
is like,
his swag,
what we can do is have the car expire 2 years, but every between year we'll do a renewal sticker.
okay.
So we got to put stickers on there.
It'll be a very tiny round sticker,
Just put it in the back.
right? Or something like that. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't want to redesign it every year either, and I probably don't think we have enough people to renew it every year. You know,
I think it's a one and done thing, you know.
I mean, if you don't want to renew it, doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? You still have one and done.
Yeah. Not what I'm saying is I don't think it really makes a difference if there's an expiration date on there or not. It's swag. man.
Okay. Here's an idea. Most of the members are here, who have been in here, are members from the beginning. Why not we do like a probationary period? You have to have at least been in the group for a year to get a black card.
That is one of the requirements that I gotta do for regular Legion members. But right now, everybody that's in the Legion are eligible because we're already all in here, so they're kind of grandfathered in. But after
Okay.
this batch, I am not gonna go on make another batch right there, right after this, right? So if anybody wants it, they have to be in the group for at least a year until the next time I decide to make a batch.
Well, then it's going to be 2 years.
Yeah, because they're expensive. I can show you guys a bill right now. It's $930 something before anything, and that's before all the design and all the color they add on there. They're like, you know, because we keep making the design, and that they gotta add. It's per card. So like if you add one color, it's 75 cents per card. All right.
Right. That's
So-
what Val's saying.
So that's why I'm saying you know, it starts to add up. That's why I say it's gotta be between like $10 and $15 because I don't know in the end what we add down there and stuff like that. And I know the data thingy, like just the name, the OG member, those data are 75 cents each. So, you know, I'm trying to make it good and also minimalistic, but something I can carry around. Of course, I'm leaning back and forth with the expiration date thing because I actually feel like, you know, it's one of those things that we can tell the expiration date by the design. Like, you know, obviously if we're a second year design, third year design, or something like that, you already know that that car is old.
Right.
Right. So we can do that, and that, you know, use that as consideration of the car design, or you know, in the bottom corner we can have like a version 1.0 kind of thing, or version 2021. So you know when that car was made, something like that. Because obviously I can't force anybody to say, hey, once you leave the group, you need to give the car back. You know, I can't do that. So.
Martin, like, does it cut? Yeah, it does cut.
No, I
Flick some blood out the window.
there was something in my can, and it looked like a bug, but I guess I got tobacco in like the crease of where my can is.
Ooh, I hate it when you get tobacco in your crease, man. So.
Well, what?
I'm trying to figure out what the hell it was. It was tobacco.
Christopher Daniel.
What?
Well, what's up, dude?
What's
Hey,
up,
Christopher.
dude?
Christopher, did you check in? I hope you did.
Nah.
You didn't check in?
Nah, I don't even know what that means. Sorry,
Somebody put
Oh, that's what it is. So Christopher, what happened is, he's not even on Facebook anymore.
Oh yeah, I haven't had Facebook in a long time. Like
so I
over
was
a year.
checking it and the name was off, so I just removed you.
Oh,
add you
good.
back in. Let me add you back in.
It's exciting news.
No, because I was like, hey, well, like I couldn't get a hold of you. Are you on Discord right now?
Yeah, yeah, I'm on Discord. Well, not right this second, but it's loading up. If you remember, I was part of the group, and I messaged you, and I told you I really was not feeling Facebook anymore, and I wanted to get off.
Like,
so I was gonna leave the group.
I didn't have a way to reach you. I was like, I don't know, and then I put it on the
Yeah,
side.
I'm in Discord though. But yeah, I'm in Discord though.
All right, next time just had to respond to that Discord shit.
All right, no doubt, my
just
bad.
kicking.
I worked
Just
a lot of overtime this week. I was really busy. I'm sorry.
All right, so I'm gonna paste it back in. I did put it on the side. I was like, what's going on with it? I wasn't too sure. So.
One person
Okay,
saved.
so that's what you meant by check in. I know what that means. I know you guys have done member audits and stuff. I thought you meant like for this video. I was like, I don't.
No.
Do something.
All right, so
So,
let's see.
Chris, are you going to the 2021 meet?
The one in Texas or Arizona?
Yep.
Arizona.
What's that? September, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I do have some time off I should take. I got to talk to my wife. I can't just commit to that right here on the spot. I'll never hear the end of it.
Yeah, I know what that means. I know how that is.
All right, so here we go. Put that back in there. Boom. All right, checked in. Checked in. I don't understand why it's so hard for people to check in. Aside from obviously you're out doing something, you know, like for example, so those people who are serving and they can, you know, if somebody told me that somebody's serving, here's the thing. If you're going to, you know, out doing some military services, you just have to let someone know. And if they tell me that you are in military services, you're exempt. Okay, I'm not like the person say, hey, you're out there somewhere in like, I don't know, Japan somewhere serving military services, and I'm over here like I'm gonna kick you out of the group. No, I'm not gonna do that. You know, I just need to know, right?
Right.
So, if you know someone was actually serving, you just have to let me know and I'll just put it on. Like for example, the Vicari, they were serving, so I put it. I just checked them in. All right, so. But I gotta be honest with you, there are a few members. I was like, I am so there to kick them out because I'm waiting for it. They probably don't even know. Like I tagged them, they probably don't even know I tagged them. So I'm ready to kick them. But yeah,
Is there a way? Here, I have a question. Is there a way for me to? I'm in a few servers on Discord, so I have all of my notifications off because some of the servers are super distracting and it's constantly pinging. Is there a way to turn off notifications for just those servers? Because if you ping me, I won't even get the notification because
just
I have the
you can. Yeah,
off.
you can mute a server.
Oh, okay.
Like when I ping people, I
should
just tag everyone and I tag them. So, you know, if you see like a tag from me or Shadow Smoke Legion, you know it's something, right? I don't tag people for no reason, because like
All right. Well, let me see if I can figure out how to mute these other servers.
But I think you can click onto those server and then you can mute the server. All right. Dodgefather is actually you're not late though, because I saw you on the previous one, like you were commenting on it, and then when I changed to this one, you are not here. But that's okay. I consider you're here. Okay. So yeah, I'm talking about the Camacho cigar. This is the revisit. I mean, I already know the cigar is pretty good, but I gotta be very honest with you. I can taste the Corojo, and it's like a hybrid Corojo because it's spicy, but you can barely taste the rum barrel. I actually like rum, but it doesn't taste like rum barrel, right? The rum barrel is supposed to be very like oaky, and I don't really taste it. But overall, it's still a good cigar. It tastes good. So, but yeah, I don't know if people saw earlier. Michael Well was doing the battle of the cutter against Machin. They're battling the cutters here and there.
Oh yeah.
So for those people who missed out on this, and you're not a member yet or something like that, at least you can do that. It's almost just as cool. Almost.
I think that little sticker that he's got, for his shop would probably fit on the back of that thing pretty nicely.
Would it?
They're too big. They're too big.
Yeah, I'd have to cut out the outside ring.
It's not the same. Even though I think Cigar Mechanic did that. He just
Cool.
put out a sticker and did it.
Of course, it's not the same. I mean, come on.
Right?
But it's the next best thing.
So which Camacho are you smoking?
The extra old rum barrel Nicaraguan.
Yep, those are really good.
These are really good.
I've
But
had good experiences.
I don't like the size, but still good.
It comes in a Robusto, you know that.
They do, but like the Robusto kind of tastes different.
Think so?
Yeah. Like, I bought both, and I smoked both, and for some reason, even though I like the Robusto size, it tastes less, just less satisfying.
You only smoke it down to Robusto size anyway. So.
Yeah, but like you're talking about a distance where the smoke travels, right? So.
You might as well go ahead and just cut an inch off of that thing.
Again, you're talking about the distance where the smoke travels between there and your mouth.
Yeah, so just cut the end off an inch down.
Then you wouldn't have that little distance where the smoke travels through to pick up more flavor.
Yeah.
Exactly. Don't argue with me. Come on. I thought the master debater was Jeff Bait.
Well, I thought you did want the extra inch.
I don't want to smoke that extra, and
That's
because
what she
at
said.
the end of it, when I'm done, this is all soot. That's your filter, technically, right? So
Why does that
James,
usually
it sounds
taste
like
better than
you're
the rest of
wanting
the
the
whole
extra
cigar?
inch, buddy.
Say that again. What did you say, Chris?
I said James is talking an awful lot about extra inches. It sounds like that's what he's looking for.
Well, you know how it
Hi,
is.
buddy.
Anybody that heard my joke last week would understand why.
All right, I do have another announcement to make. If you're a mod and you've been checking the list, you might have already know what my announcement is gonna be. So, is Scott Copenhaver on right now? Scott?
I haven't seen anything for Scott.
He said he's been lurking, but I don't know if he's on. Chris Clinner. I'm late. I'm a cigar lover smoking a diesel. Diesel's pretty good.
Diesels
Diesel
are
kind
good
of strong.
cigars.
Diesel are strong cigars. So, like the hair of dog, that always catch me every time.
See, I don't see how that does because I smoked it and that was pretty good, but I didn't feel the strength.
It depends on how you approach that cigar because it looks so harmless, and if you smoke it at the same speed that you would smoke on the Habano or Connecticut, you're gonna catch it. So, but if you're aware, like if you're aware that it's kind of strong and you take your time, it wouldn't be so bad. All right. That was Carlos, right? Can't remember the name. I think that was Carlos. So good morning, everyone. Sup, Tony? Smoked a short stack Cameroon today. It was pretty good. I mean, I think the Cameroon was great. I just, think that there's gonna be a better way to identify it.
The Oompa Loompa Cameroon.
Yes, I love them strong. How do I join your group? You had to be invited. You had to be invited. Here, Chris, how did you find this channel? How did you find this channel?
Me?
Was it you?
I was originally part. You're asking me how I found.
No, the other Chris. The other Chris. Chris on the chat room right now.
Oh,
Now, Christopher Daniel was actually on one of the OGs. He was there before. Like, he was there first year. But I believe Christopher Daniel was also from Cigars Daily at that time. So
I was originally in the Cigars Daily page and all that drama that ensued with that.
yeah, it was a beautiful drama. Got beef to pick? That's where it is. Instagram. Okay. So, Chris, you just had to convince one of these guys, any one of them here that's talking in the chat room or in here, to give you an invite to the Discord channel, and you're all set. And then you had to wait 90 days. That's it.
well, let's
Right
do
here on
this.
YouTube.
Let's start his initiation process. Why does he want to join the Shadow Smokers Legion?
That's a good question. Why do you want to join the Shadow Smoker Legion? Don't tell me swag, because, that's not a good example. That's not a good excuse.
Not at all.
Even though we got the best swag.
We got the best swag.
I would like to consider that's truth, but I can't claim. I cannot make that claim because I feel like the other group must have crazy swag. There's got to be a group that has crazy swag than us.
Yeah, I bet we got more swag than Cigar Dojo.
Well, Cigar Dojo's got a whole series of their own cigars. So I know where the money go, right?
Yeah.
Cigar Dojo's got partners to make cigars across many brands.
Yeah, Cigar Dojo is not really a group anymore, though. It's just like a bunch of people. It's more of a brand that people are just really loyal to at this point.
I agree. I think Cigar Dojo feels more like a brand than anything. And it's because you go out there and you can buy their cigars now. So.
Well, they consider themselves more of a news outlet than anything. Yeah.
Yeah, but if I go on FamousSmoke.com or one of these websites and I type in Cigar Dojo, a whole list of cigars will pop up. That's a brand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Carlos, I found SSA from Martin's video of a spicy ramen noodle video I've been watching since quietly in the corner. Put the cheese on your noodles. So, yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If you're joining Shadow Smokers Legion because, hey, it's a group, I love cigars, I want to join it, that wouldn't be a good reason for you. You're not going to last long. You're not going to last long, okay? You want to be someone that really want to be part of a family that hangs out, that enjoys the hobby, not just for cigar. We don't just talk about cigars. We talk more bullshit than cigar. because there's only so much you can talk about cigar, right? This is a lifestyle. So if you think that you are good with this kind of lifestyle, you like to hang out, you love to enjoy cigar with someone else, you know, go out and meet another members and stuff like that, that might be a better choice. But if you're like, I just want to be able to post my pictures on Instagram, that might not be. That might not be. I'm gonna be very, very honest with you. So, I smoked for over 20 years, including Philly Blunt in high school. No better. I wanted to connect with cigar lovers to learn more and share. Yeah, you know, we always talk about what's coming up and stuff like that. But like I say, this Shadow Smokes Legion is more than a club, right? We don't have club dues or anything because we consider everybody a family, and so we're looking for someone that enjoys lifestyle. That's why I had 90-day probation period. And people go in there and join the group, and they gotta realize there's a lot going on. Like if you're now a Discord server, you're like, this guy don't shut up. Right? You gotta get your daily dad jokes from like 3 different people, right? And then, you know, all kind of stuff happens, and that's what we talk about here. So yeah, if that's what you're looking for, sure. I mean, that might be a good idea, but if that's not, then you know. So think about this. Think about if this is what's for you, and then you know somebody can send you a Discord invite. Our Discord, our private is invite only. Our group is invite only. All our benefits are group only, and our swags are group only. So, but like you know, I tend to kind of sit down lately, and where my wife says, you know, you're doing all those things. Why isn't other group do it? They must have done it. And I say maybe they probably do. They probably do it. I just don't know. Because I'm not in other groups, right? So I wouldn't know. But if there is something that other groups are doing that we're not, I kind of want to know. I don't know.
My teens group don't do it.
Teens group don't do what?
You know,
Love each other.
Brandon's group don't do it. Tim's group don't do it.
dive watch custom knives. So yeah, I have a lot of like hobby too. I have a lot of like other interests. I'm a technology person, so anything that's related to technology, I kind of play with it. I'm a collector. I collect a lot of models. Like, you know, when you say what model, I'm Gundam models, plastic modeling. I do like watches, so. You don't know my group doesn't do whatever you're talking about. Cigar mechanic, what? Brenda, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't know my group doesn't do whatever you do? What you're talking about? I don't know. I just say I don't know. What? The author device.
What?
What's the author device? For those people who doesn't know, who's new, Cigar Mechanic is our good friend. Used to be a member, but right now is our great friend. And, you know, he just jumped on. You click onto the clickbait. Just be honest. You click onto it for the clickbait.
Yep.
Just be honest, Brendan. Just be honest. So yeah, Brendan, one of our good friends. He's doing he rep a lot of cigar brands and cigar swag brand, or not accessory brand. So
Vertigo and Lotus.
He actually reps Vertigo and Lotus. So he's like, I'll figure out. I'll say help. No, I mean hello. Yeah, Cigar Mechanic. I haven't seen him for a while. I do look forward to see him when I go to Arizona.
I just talked to him on the phone yesterday.
Oh, what are you talking about? Is it about what I think he's supposed to be about?
It's about business stuff. Business things.
You know, like Brendan, what happened to the Casa Cueva things for the September thing?
He's gonna say the same thing I did.
Yeah, right. Forgot about it.
He'd be like, they're very busy trying to get the patrimonio going and out and all these things.
I know. But it is what it is. So, supplies.
Okay.
Supplies?
Supplies? What?
No, I think what we need to know is there something gonna happen or is nothing gonna happen? You know. Can't even get boxes and bands for the price remote.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing is they're waiting on packaging because everybody's back ordered.
We can do
Wow.
unbanded cigars. Worst case scenario, let's do unbanded. But hey,
Have any of you guys smoked the piggy cigars, like the pig-sized cigars?
Yeah,
flying pig.
I like the
cigar.
flying. I like the flying pigs.
I mean, I smoked them, but you know, like how often I smoked to this point and not smoked. That's literally like 5 puffs and that was done.
Well, yeah, I know. But in this size, I think this is my new favorite size of the T52.
Really?
Yeah, this is pretty damn good.
I gotta be really honest with you. I haven't smoked T52 for a long time.
They really take a long time to smoke too for a little bitty, short, nubby cigar.
Flying pigs sometimes don't burn too good, and they're tapered
That's
too, and
true.
they're wrapped up pretty tight. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, it's kind of all over the place right now. Damn it! Ash started flying everywhere when I put the camera up. Or the-
Depends on how you. Depends a lot on how you light it up to begin with. How even it's burning.
When is it T52 used to be good? And I kind of agree that the T52 changed their recipe or something because they taste
Yeah.
different.
Okay, so what happened? You guys got to think about it. When they first launched the Liga series, it was only available to X amount of shops. Okay? So then, as they ramp up production and it starts getting popular, all of a sudden everybody can get it because it used to be on back order all the time, right? Now all of a sudden, when it gets popular, they launch it real big because it's getting traction and all that crap. All of a sudden, everybody wants it and everybody can get it. So they had to change something if it was on such back order beforehand because the tobacco was so hard to get. Yeah, think about that.
So
Or
is
mechanic,
that implying that they did change something, or implying that they just ramped up?
I'm implying that they changed something because they're not the same as they used to be, which is going to happen year to year, crop to crop, all that BS, anyways. But they're not quite the same as they used to be.
Yeah, I
Which
feel
cigar?
like that. That's why I stopped buying it. For a while, I bought a lot of those, and they're expensive. They're not cheap cigars, right?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, you're not getting that satisfaction of smoking that cigar. Even the Liga number 9, that satisfaction is gone for some reason, and I just smoke other cigars, right? And you know, and
I haven't
when
had
somebody
a
tell me
Liga
like
yet that
go
I
try
didn't
that
like.
again. When somebody goes and say, "Hey Tony, they're good. Go try them again. Get used to smoking. Maybe might be just a bad thing. Maybe they have 1 year bad crop or something." But I could not bring myself back and to spend that $20 again. They disappointed. So
I haven't been disappointed from one yet. They might taste a
Liga?
little different from one to the other, but
and it might be a subconscious kind of thing. But I know that when I'm smoking it, I used to be like, "Oh, this is such a good cigar." It tastes great. But now I'm smoking it, it's like something's missing. I just don't know what it is.
Well, okay, it could also be the size because it's a 60 ring gauge or close to a 60 ring gauge.
Yeah,
I feel like the smaller ring gauges are harsher.
But harsher doesn't give you satisfaction. It just means it's stronger, right? So, I mean, T52 is supposed to be a little bit more than the number 9. But it feels like both of them have changed a little bit, somewhat. I just don't know what it is, right? And when I smoked that Liga number 10, it wasn't impressive at all.
I didn't like it either.
So I don't know what was up with that, and especially for that price range, you should be able to feel very satisfied, twice as satisfied as the $10 cigars, but you don't. This is why I stopped buying it. It's not I have anything against it. It just doesn't feel the same way. So, gotta go in 3 minutes to my next meetings. He's always busy. What am I gonna say?
He's probably gonna be busy during the meet too.
So I would suppose that it's safe to say we're not gonna have event cigars, right? We just have to buy whatever that's there.
You're asking the wrong guy at this time.
How's that Zeno? This? It tastes pretty good. It's just that the package is shit. You know what I think about packagings, right? You know how I always think about packaging, but this package is junk. Come on, man. I know it's wood box, but I'd much rather have a prettier box for Zeno. Hey, come on, it's Zeno. You have a yellow box, really? That's all you have, and they have a band that looks exactly like the box.
They want to try to get it that more affordable market.
Yeah, then don't put it on Zeno. Put it on Griffin.
Yeah, perfect. Or what's the other one? What's that one they make?
If they put on Griffin, they might be able to save. They might be able to save the brand Griffin.
Do they make Grey Cliff too?
I don't think they do.
Who makes Grey Cliff?
So, but yeah. Anyways, Brendan, we'll talk. Go ahead and go to your meeting. Hopefully that meeting is a good one, not one you had to pull your hair out.
Go sell some cigars, Brendan.
Go save some cigars. Martin, was that video you're talking about dropping Friday? It's gonna be different. I must have missed it.
What video? Dropping Friday. What video dropped Friday?
This isn't a cigar meeting. Saturday. Oh, it must be one of the other meetings.
Let me check.
Anyways,
he's gonna go play poker or something.
Chris asked about Ezron Zion. Let me tell you this, okay? Ezron Zion, to me, is like
Damn.
I take a bunch of trash cigars and put a pretty, not even pretty band, whatever I have on the side, and tie it.
They're not all bad cigars. Some of them are.
I only like one. Out of all the ones I buy from them, I only like one.
They're like they're overruns and things like that they get, and that's why they're like, oh hey, this is an exclusive that we got or whatever, and they put whatever kind of weird ass packaging they put on there, and they sell.
Their marketing
upside down
is
again.
massive.
No, sideways again.
Shh. Trying to figure out what video. Oh, that was the Opus X video.
It's hard to. You're looking sideways at us.
Because he's trying to look at his phone straight, so that's why. Like it feels like they'll just take whatever cigar they can find, and then put it as limited, and then put whatever weird ass band they could. It could be whatever they have, and then just put it together, and then put it in packaging where some of the members actually tell me that it looks like tampons, and then send it to people. Right? I bought them, and literally, other than the Gingerbread Ninja, I did not like any other one.
Well, it's like I say I go to X brand and I'm like, hey, what do you guys got as an overrun? And they're like, we got 2,000 cigars in a Toro size that, were overruns from blah, 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 or they never went out, never happened. I could buy those. You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, you can do the same thing. That's what they do.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a nice way to sell a $3 cigar for $30. So.
Just do a little guy cigar shop, limited run.
Brendan, talk to you later. Have a good one.
We've got some EP Carrillo short runs on the way.
What I tell you about promotions? I haven't even asked.
That's not a promotion. You always ask me what's new. You're like, what's new? What's going on?
You gotta wait for me to ask what's new, man.
Well, it's preemptive.
Yeah, what's new? But yeah.
You didn't say they were on sale or anything like that.
I don't really want to trash talk Ezra, but Ezra really is not a brand. They bought other people's cigar and they just put it together.
Well, Ezra Zion, Cigar Federation, it's all the same company.
Right. So if they just take a bunch of overruns and then put it as a limited thing, it's not really. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I can personally tell you I don't like it, but I do think that sometimes they do the packaging special, and then it makes it it's new, is something that you must get. But chances are some of those things are probably not new or different. It might be something else. They like almost tried to pull an Avo. Right? And Michael knows exactly.
We're gonna rebrand this, and then it's the same blend you like.
Right? And then try to put it to something else. I mean, granted, this cigar is not very expensive. Right? Their cigar is like what, $5 to $10 range.
Right.
Right? So it's not really expensive. But I feel like it's all over the place.
I mean, I think it's a good idea with what they're doing because it gives people the chance to try stuff that was just sitting in someone's warehouse. It's probably aged. They might not be the best cigars, but I mean, you're still getting like limited stuff and get to try new stuff. So,
And that's a really big problem with the limited stuff because if you like it, you're screwed.
yeah. But I mean, it's for collectors because a lot of Ezra Zion subscribers collect these cigars.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, that is a very smart way to sell it too because they sell out every time. They don't have any extras. So in a way, that's a very smart way of marketing their cigars. But at the same time, like I say, every time I try, I tend to get disappointed except for that gingerbread ninja one, which is pretty good.
No, it was the branding that got you on the gingerbread ninja.
Yeah, it was the.
No, because like right now, if they was to sell gingerbread ninja without the packaging, I would still buy it.
Yeah.
But that's how they
That's
got
to
you.
begin
We all
with, though. It was the
gingerbread
packaging
ninja.
that got your eye.
Sure, but then
Well,
like
too
if
many
they
people
didn't have the packaging, I would have tried it. Right? I tried it for the packaging, and I ended up liking the cigar. So.
Okay.
And they did re-release the gingerbread ninja a few times.
Mhm.
Right. So to be fair, they don't have all the stuff. The majority of the stuff, for me, is like me smoking cigar like Martin. Right. They either taste like Crayon, or I don't like it. But yeah, I did like one cigar, and that's with all the other ones they released. Some of them doesn't make sense. The bands are like the entire emblem. But yeah, and I got a lot of shit for buying that Tiffany cigar that looks like 10 pounds. Yeah, everybody's like, Tony, why are you smoking a 10-pound cigar? Yeah, thank you. I remember. I remember that. So, yeah, I mean, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I don't really want to say they're a bad brand. I just don't feel like they're a brand. I feel like they're a repackager. Like, you know, take something and rebrand it and send out to you because no one else. Almost like a cigar club kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right? They'll find overruns and then identify some other way and then have it. You know, because if it's overruns, that means that cigar existed somewhere. But then again, you might be smoking another cigar that existed somewhere at the same time. You know, there's a lot of house brand. It's like it's the same idea as house brand. So.
Well, I think too right now what's happening with cigars is like somebody figured out buzzword marketing, right? Like so the word farm rolls, right? It's everywhere all of a sudden, right? What is a farm roll? You're not going out into the farm and stealing some guy's cigar that he rolls to taste the blend, right? It's an overrun, but nobody wants to buy overruns. They didn't pass quality control. And these are what the guys on the farm are smoking. It's all it is an overrun, and they're selling it to you as a farm roll cigar.
That's one of the things I think too.
It's a buzzword. That's basically like the cigar equivalent of artisan. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything, but they're selling it to you because you're buying it. You know what I mean? And
that's the thing, right? Because if you think it's good enough, they will release it as a regular production, but they just like call it farm roll.
Well, it is a regular production cigar. Just didn't pass quality control. That's why you'll taste a farm. Oh, this tastes like a Placentia farm roll. Oh, this tastes like an Alma del Campo. Well, that's because it is. It just didn't pass quality control.
Well, it's okay.
Saka.
Well, manufacturers do stuff like that too. Like when Ernesto Carrillo was blending the La Historia, they had that cigar like done, ready to go. Okay, and he came back to it and he was like, whoa, this cigar is not right. They took and they reblended it. They nixed all the cigars they had ready to go, reblended it, re-aged, then released it. So then eventually they figured out a way to release those as like a limited like edition at events or something like that. So that happens with like a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like some of the stuff, I agree with the like, you know, special word for it, you know. Like Florida Sungrown. Every Florida Sungrown has a big gigantic lettering that says Florida Sungrown, right? Things like your farm rolls, things like, I don't know. It does catch people. It does catch people and get people to try it, right? So that works.
Like for a long time, they used the word limited, right? But I think people are starting to catch on and realize, like, I don't want to buy a cigar that's limited because if I really like it, I can't buy it again. So they're just attaching new buzzwords to it. Like I said, it's just like when artisan bread or you know, just all the words is gluten free. It doesn't really mean anything.
Well, they just had to put the word limited to catch me. They put 2 words on it, Davidoff and limited. That got me right there.
You're a baller, though. Not everybody's a baller like that.
So, but yeah, I have to. Packaging for me is number 1. I have to see the packaging. I don't care how good the cigar is. If there's no packaging, I have to think twice, right? If the package is good.
Have you seen those new Arturo Fuente Rare Blacks? Those look like something I might be trying to hunt down.
That's one of the crazy things too, right? Some of the good cigars, and then you know they did such a good job, but you can't find them. I'm like, what the hell is that? You know, you gotta make cigars I can't find. Like especially like the Davidoff regional things. Like, dude, just make it everywhere, and those people who's for that region will buy more of it, and people outside the region can still try it. You will be able to sell them. You know, because I can tell you the Tokyo series. Last time I was there, it's like $800, $900 for 10 cigars, 10 Robustos. Right, and that's just because it's in Tokyo. Right, I'm pretty sure the blend is not too much different. I ended up not buying it because I didn't think it was worth it. But you know, they just need to release every cigar for every region. I mean, like a specific regional things kills people that like you know, in this particular hobby, right? It's all about trying new cigars, right? It's about learning cigars, right? And you make it like a regional specific kind, and nobody gets to try it. Nobody gets to try it.
Yep.
You know, unless you're Martin, then you have somebody to send you cigars. Different story. You got people to send you cigars, fridge, you know, whatever you need it. Like right now, Martin can probably build a brand new setup for cigar beginners every 2 weeks.
You just second and the third one, yeah, have that too. I mean, come on.
Like I can't even not know Martin anymore because every so often I get an email from New Air. His face is on it.
I was not face on it.
Hey, so Tony, I got a topic that I've been thinking about for a few days, and I wanted to bring it up. I just wasn't sure if I was going to do it this weekend or next week. Have you guys ever smoked a cigar, like just something that you had a single of, or maybe just 2 or 3 of, and you smoked it, and it was like damn near a religious experience? It happened to me last week. I smoked a Caldwell Long Live the King, just a regular. I instantly went and bought a box. I was like, this is the best cigar I ever smoked. It was so intense. It was the best. It felt religious to me. I felt like it was incredible. Has that ever happened to you?
Of course, yeah. But then a lot of time when I get that experience, when I go back to buy that cigar, it's sold out.
Well, you're chasing the experience though too.
Yeah. But yeah, there are some cigar where you smoke it, like the Long Live the King. You right away you hear like this guy, angels flies, and then all this dog fly goes all over the place, and then you hear something go ding. You're like, I need that right now. I need like 2 or 3 boxes. How many do you have? I'll take all of them. You know? Yeah, there are something like that. You know?
I only bought 1 box, but it was really good. It was the first one I smoked the Long Live the King, the Mad MF, and it was all right. But the original, it was incredible. I bought a box right on the spot.
Yeah, that's a good cigar.
Long Live the King is a good cigar. So there. Yeah, I mean,
it's got mainly
it's rare, but you gotta know this, Christopher. For me, I'm already like, I must have a box for cigars that I haven't seen yet. Thanks to Michael.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have that kind of issues. So for some people,
That's the only one.
so for some people, they are like that. Like you were looking for something. Like when you're smoking cigar, right? You're like, okay, I like this cigar. I like that cigar. I like this cigar. I like this flavor. And there's gotta be one day you smoke a particular cigar that just give you such the note that you're looking for. Like for example, Martin, probably the McKellar, or what the Rojas. He's smoking. It's like, this thing's so good. I need to tell everybody about it, which is kind of a bad thing because if everybody wants to buy it, you don't get to buy it. So, but you know, there are one of those things where you just found one that gives you the exact note you were looking for, right? And not only that, you can taste it, right? Because there's some cigars that tell you, oh, it's it's caramel, it's coffee, it's cocoa. Yeah, they can describe it, but doesn't mean that you taste it that way, right? But when they find out that there is a cigar that gives you that flavor that you particularly want to taste first, you might feel like I need that cigar right now.
See, that's how I felt with the Rojas street tacos. Like when I first got it, I was like, "Oh my god, this is fucking amazing!" And then I told everybody about it. I couldn't fucking find them anymore. But thankfully now I've been able to get some more, and I've got at least 8 to 10 in my humidor now. That I've just been saving.
This is
Martine, you know what?
Level.
You know what I need, Martine, is a box of that short Corona size. Street tacos.
The street tacos,
Yeah.
I've got about a good 5 to 6 of them.
Need
See,
a
I don't know
box
what
of them.
happened. I have this box of cigar. I
Yeah,
smoked
he
two.
think
I
Martine
smoked two.
thinks too small.
I smoked two.
Corona size is my favorite.
And this is all I had left. All I did was smoke 2. Yeah, because I
What
gave them
size
away.
you get? Toro?
That was
Yeah.
the Toro, yeah.
Do you
It's not
guys
Martine's
remember
fault.
the first box
If
of
Martine
cigars
didn't
you
make
ever
that
bought?
big of a hype, I probably wouldn't have bought it.
I'll
Perfect.
trade my Toros for Coronas if I ever find them.
The first box of cigars I ever bought, yeah, because Tony was there.
What was it?
It was Laranja Oscuro, Espinosa Laranja Oscuro.
Mm.
That was
a good,
That was the first box I ever bought.
better, but that's a good stick.
He bought a box of cigar and a cutter. Was that lighter? Cutter or
No,
lighter?
it was a lighter. It was a lighter.
lighter that day. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Tony, do you remember the first stick you ever, the first box of cigars you ever bought? What the
First box of
was?
cigar I ever bought, yes. I do. It was a Davidoff Signature 2000.
God. What about you,
You bought
Mark?
a bunch of bundles before, though, Michael. Before you.
Oh, yeah.
I
Tons
bought a
of
lot
bundles.
of bundles before, like 5-packs. 5-packs. I bought a lot of 5-packs. I bought a lot of singles. And I think, what else did I buy before? I did buy a lot of singles at first.
Oh, hey, Josh.
Where's Josh?
That
Hey,
was
Josh.
Martine. That was Martine and I's first interaction. We were sending each other bundled sticks.
Right? I remember, like, you know, back in the day, I used to buy a lot of singles because I have so much cigar already. And then I started buying boxes, realized I actually like the packaging. So I started buying the boxes. And ever since that time, I go, well, all the other boxes are actually not that expensive. Because once you buy a Davidoff box, all the other cigars don't feel expensive anymore. So it's like, you know what? From now on, if I like a cigar, I would just buy the entire box. And that's how I end up buying boxes now. You can pre-order Street Taco right now. Really? Wow.
I mean, I still have not purchased a full box of cigars. Like,
Really?
anytime I go and try to find the street tacos, like if I could, I'd buy the box of street tacos. Nobody ever has a full box, so I take whatever else they have left.
No, Martin lied. He did buy a box of cigar before.
No, I didn't.
He bought a box of Davidoff Special Series to give away.
Oh, that wasn't my box. I didn't buy it.
They still bought it. He still bought it.
That was to
500 subscriber giveaway.
yeah, that was to Marco. Marco got that box.
So
If you guys don't know Marco, Marco created the Shadow Smokers theme song.
the song that you guys had to listen to it 3 times today, that's the one. But yeah, that was, I remember that. I remember all those things. You know, it feels like Shadow Smokers Legion has been there for a long, long time. But it's only been 2 years. It's only been 2 years. Right?
Yep, a good 2 years.
Like it didn't feel like 2 years though, because we always have something going on. So it feels like probably been on for like 10 years, but it only been 2 years.
Josh looks like he's at Fuego in McKinney.
I don't know what happened to him. He looks like he's in I think he's in a lounge, outside a lounge or something.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Mary was talking to me. Yeah, I'm here at Fuego.
Ha, I got it.
Just wanted to pop on and say hey. Because I'm probably not going to get home till 11:30, and I know Tony's going to get off, and I'm not going to be able to get into the after show. So, but if I hop on now, I can
But
get
hey, Josh, did you invite like 2 people today?
in. Yes.
They need to do their intro post. They haven't done it yet.
I'll text them.
Yeah. Just so that they know. Like, it's not like I didn't remind them, because if I kick them after 3 days because they don't do their intro post, it's because of that.
Okay. I'll text them. I'll tell them. And if y'all can see this guy right here,
That's one of the guys.
Oh, guy?
that's Taylor Wilson. He's
Taylor, what's up, Taylor? Oh, he's in the window.
Gang.
He's high. He look like he's high.
He's working. He's working on something right now.
He looked like one of those guys, either like writes music or cut porn.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, bro. He looks like one of those guys because of the hair. That's a good cigar. They still sell this cigar, I think. They still sell the barrel age, I think.
It's hard to
but if
find
you gotta
that
buy a barrel age,
Nicaraguan
don't buy
over
the
here, though.
distillery.
It's hard to find the Nicaraguan barrel age right now.
It is. But they do have
You
it.
can-
They do have
You
it.
can find the American all over the place, but
Hey guys, I'm gonna hop off. I thought it was gonna be a little bit easier to hear y'all out here, but it's not. And then we've got cars and stuff going on, so I'm just gonna hop off. I'll hop on later.
So, Josh, that's an excuse. I mean, Martin's listening to like lawnmowers and people screaming.
asshole.
Hey, you know what? Don't tempt me. I'll go inside and I'll make it Christmas raffle 2020 all over again, Tony. Don't tempt me.
Oh no. All right, bye. Don't come back.
I'll see y'all in a bit. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh gosh. So yeah, today's kind of calm day. Oh, you know what? Remember last time I talked about my wife talked to me about the different cow, right? The male cow is supposed to be bull or ox, and then cow is all female. Yesterday she showed me a picture of pigs. 3 pigs. A few guys holding up a pigs, and she's like, "Are these pigs male or female?" And I was like, "I don't know what to tell you, but if you're looking at pigs, they're female." How many of you people think that pigs are male?
There's sows and there's boars. That's how they consider. They classify them as a sow or a boar.
Right? Because if it's a male, it's a boar or
Right.
a hog.
Right.
Right? Like the only really way to define both genders is call them swines, but pigs are usually female. So I just look
It's
at
like
her.
chicken.
I was, huh?
It's like chickens. There's no male chickens.
Yeah, roosters.
Right.
So
I thought
that's
pig
why
was like
I was like staring
over-
at her. It's like, did we really went to the same school? Because we went to the same high school. And I was like, they really went to the same. Because when we went to school, right, high school, I was in ESL classes. I didn't have a proper English class, and she went to
I
regular
thought-
English class.
pigs are gender neutral.
Usually,
You're
he's talking about female. Usually.
Why? When I'm talking about a pig, I'm just talking about a pig. I'm not talking about male or female. That's
Are we
they're
going with the
pigs,
gender shit now?
and then from pigs there are sows and boars.
No.
Pig is the main the main word. Okay.
No. That's like talking about difference between like whiskey and bourbon, but
Pig is like saying a horse. I mean, you don't say a mare or a stallion. You say a horse, and you're talking about all of them. And you talk
know,
about
I
a
gotta be
pig,
honest with
and
you.
you're talking about all of them.
When's the last time you guys see a female horse carrying like a carriage or something like that?
Well, I never look
I
to
don't
see if they're male or female when they're pulling the wagon.
Because in Japan, we eat horse meat, right? And when we say horse meat, we're talking about male horse.
Is it good?
They are very lean.
It's I was say horse because I've had it in Mexico. It's really lean. It's pretty good. It's just really lean.
Yeah,
tastes
like,
like
when we talk
algae.
about horse, we're talking about male horse because female horse used to breed that different. So
They taste like chicken.
no, they taste
Definitely
like
don't
beef. They taste like
Yeah.
beef, and we eat them raw. So we eat horse meat raw. We don't eat horse meat cooked.
Yeah, horse meat's pretty good.
It's really funny because in U.S. we're not allowed to eat horse meat, right? But what's really funny is at one time IKEA had to recall a lot of their meatballs because they have horse meat in it.
Yeah, you could eat horse meat over here in Germany. You can buy it.
Yeah, I mean it some people say, "Oh my God, Tony, how dare you eat horse? They're so cute." But try to get kicked, and then you'll know. But yeah, in Asia we eat all kind of different meat, and horse is one of them. But when we're talking about pigs, when we're talking about horse are usually a male, and pigs are usually female. Because like when you buy meat, they actually identify boar's meat or.
I think that's an Asian thing, though. I don't think that's an American thing.
Yeah, but I think like if you go online and search for pigs, they usually will show you a female pig.
Always.
Right? They don't show you a boar. You know,
Yeah,
like the furry one with the tooth coming out.
But they're still pigs. I mean, a boar is a pig.
A boar is a swine.
Pig is the name of the animal. Okay.
A boar is a swine.
Swine and pig are the same thing.
Then why have two words?
Well, because we got many different nationalities.
We've been over this, Tony. English doesn't make sense.
I agree with that. I will absolutely agree with that. You know, I will absolutely agree with that. Even an English major cannot get English right. I can tell you that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the first thing I learned in English class is that there is an exception to every rule.
Isn't that true? That's so true. That is so true. Yeah. This is why, like, I don't know, like majority of people are like me who speak improper English. But if I'm writing stuff, yeah, grammar will count. But most of us will speak improper English.
Yep.
Like I hate when people do the a and an wrong when they're writing something. That drives me insane.
A in what?
A or an.
Why?
Because an's supposed to go before any vowel.
Vowels, yeah.
Yeah, and I hate when people do that. They're always egret or something like that. I'm like, what the? No, God, drives me nuts.
No, see that's the thing nowadays. Like, spell check fixes that. Spell check.
I don't know. No, you got to think about the younger generation, especially with the phones and the texting and everything's wrong.
I gotta be very honest. I know a lot is 2 words, but I still type it as 1 word.
Yeah, and then it separates it for you.
No, sometimes it doesn't.
A lot is 1 word.
Well, a lot is 2 words. A lot.
2 words.
Oh!
It's 2 words.
2 words.
No, because if you're talking about a lot, it's 2 words. But a lot is 1 word. Like I have a lot. It's 1 word.
It's 1 word.
2 words.
It's 1 word. A lot is 1 word.
I mean.
Well, I use 1 word, so I agree with Penny. 1 word.
But I type it as 1 word, and I know it's 2 words, but I type it as 1 word. So we all make that grammar mistakes. So.
I'm using Google University. Right? This is disrespectful.
I think Google will tell you it's 2 words.
Google University.
Google
That's how everybody gets smart
nowadays.
nowadays.
Can be learned.
Back to our original animal thing. Swine is the German word for pig, so.
It is. I mean, like just like tsunami is not English. Bok choy is definitely not. Come on.
Sure it is. That's English. Bok choy, freaking kimchi, that's all English words.
Yeah, like feng shui.
I mean, the English changed the spelling of it. They still call it swine, but it's actually schwein.
We call it swine flu for a reason, not pig flu.
It's SCHWEIN. Swine.
Fine.
Did you see that new bird came out of China? Good grief.
James posted the video today, and I laughed my ass off when I saw it.
The window?
The window. But that's not the point. The point is that before that video starts, it says there is 18 plus TikTok. check, what's that profile or description or something like that. I was like, what is Jim looking at?
James who?
You. Irvin.
No, I think Albert posted that.
Oh,
Albert posted it.
I swear I saw James post it.
No, Albert posted it.
Yeah, you just saw Irvin and think automatically of me.
No, because I got a notification. I clicked on it. All right, fine. What is Albert looking at? What is Albert looking at? Huh?
The closet.
Spell check makes it 2 words. Yeah, a spell check does make 2 words if you catch it. Sometimes if you type so fast and you send it before they check it, yeah, you'll go through it. So I hate it to type on like Microsoft Words or something like that because a lot of words I type are not like proper English words. So they'll always give me like error, like squiggly line in the bottom. It's like that is the right word. Ignore, you know?
Actually, if you spell check it, you get both because if you use it as a verb, it's one word, a lot, which means to allot something. Allotment.
Oh, I thought we were just clicking lighters for fun because
mean
Martin couldn't get to work.
Shut
You mean
up.
allotment? Not
Allotment, yeah.
Allotment.
Allotment?
Allotment, yeah, which means to set aside money for something.
Yeah.
You mean allotment?
No, it's allotment. No, it's allotment.
Allotment.
An allotment. You're taking a. I have an allotment of these lighters or whatever, you know.
Google University.
Allotment.
That's what the army used to call when we would have our money.
That's
when
what
we
2
have our
L's.
money paid, our bills paid
Yeah,
from our bank account.
That's 2 L's.
Yeah, but if you use the verb a lot, it's only one.
But when you use a lot,
Please quit.
why is that when I type a lot, it says a lot of Thai? What? No, it says a lot is a common misspelling. Yeah. A-L-L-O-T is a word. A-L-O-T is not.
Mm-hmm. Depends on what state you come from.
It's from grammar, so it's good for that's grammar from grammarthemonster.com. So.
I mean, you go to some states. You go to some states. In there is a word.
Inner.
In there.
In there.
No, in there. I wouldn't go in there if I was you.
Oh my God! Stop.
Oh my
Jeff
God!
Foxworthy over here.
What was that? What was that about? No.
You just asked William Gallahan if that's not a word. In there is a word.
Not in the dictionary, no.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. When you're talking a word, when you're saying stuff, that's improper. Like none of us speak proper English when we are.
Another word is want to.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, you want to.
Oh my God.
Those are words, man.
This is why when I go to the South, nobody can understand my English. This is the problem. This is the problem. But yeah, I mean.
Just like I is a word.
I.
All right.
All right.
I.
Like all right.
All right.
I'm confused.
A-I-G-H-T.
A-I-G-T. Yeah, I. That's really not a word.
Yeah.
That's more like
it's
a slang.
not a real word.
That's like more like a slang. That's more like a slang, right?
Yeah.
It's all slang.
Well, if it's a slang, it's not really a word.
Why it really doesn't matter whether you use 1 L or 2 L's when you write a lot, or if you put them together, or if you take them apart.
Oh my God! Please stop.
Moving on.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Michael's getting nervous.
No, I'm fine.
But surprisingly,
No,
Michael does have good grammar.
You know who will find anything that I spell wrong on my website is freaking Martine.
I found one before.
It's true.
Well, no, Martine will speak wrong. He'll write shit wrong, whatever. But he's the first one to find something wrong on my website if I messed it up. I'm like, really, dude? Come on.
But hey, don't you think that's a good thing? He fixes your website for you. Absolutely no charge.
It's a great thing. I appreciate it.
Asshole.
It makes me laugh.
Michael, I write better than I speak. I'll say that.
I mean,
that's good.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Being able to write is a good thing. So, Michael is pretty good at writing, so I'll give him that.
I have my moments.
Moment.
How many S's are an asshole?
I used to be a very talented writer. And that is true.
Yeah, don't be a shadow writer. I actually know a shadow writer. She hates her job.
Dude, I've written stuff. I had to write, especially like with work, with like grievance stuff and all that kind of crap. I've had to write so much that I've kind of kept on top of it, which is nice. So it still comes naturally, but yeah, there's sometimes I got to sit there and think about like how I want it to sound.
I'm just glad that I only write my business documentation in Chinese. Because people are like, what is this guy writing, like, you know, all the bad grammars and stuff I didn't fix. Chinese is easy. So anyways, so now that we get to this point, Michael, what's new?
What's new? I got a bunch of Lotus and Vertigo stuff in, so that's why I was typing up stuff all day. The EP Carrillo short run stuff is on its way, and that's about it. So you should see everybody should see all the Lotus and Vertigo stuff up, hopefully by Monday, if I can get all the pictures done tomorrow.
And I just remember what I forgot too, now that you say that. So I was asking for Scott Copenheifer. He's still not here. But if he's here, he's gotta be number 112 of our prestige members.
Wow.
All right. So too bad he's not here. I told him he should be here. But he's
Yeah, I
not.
saw that. So I didn't want to say
I
anything.
see what you told him, and he should be here. Yeah, he would want to be here. You told him that.
He missed out. But yeah, he's gonna be 112. Now I was
That means
gonna
we-
wait. I was gonna wait until the end of the year to kind of announce this.
Does that mean if he's not here, he doesn't get it?
It's like let's not tell him about it until he find out. Right? He's gotta be 112. And now here's the thing. Now Scott, I think he's a nice guy. He actually, you know, arranged, you know, our meetings and stuff like that. You know, he does a lot of things, right? And he's been in the group for quite a long time. He even contribute to kind of figure out how we gotta do these poker chips and stuff like that. You know, he's pretty how do I say that? Very willing to help, I guess. You know, when he's arranged the events and stuff like that, he's there. So I think he deserves it. He's been quite active for a while. He have his moment where he kind of like, oh, everybody's attacking me, blah 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 blah. But you know, overall, I think he's a great member. So I think he deserves the number. So he's gonna be 112, 112, right? I don't know. Should we tell him about this and congratulate him, or should we wait for him to find out and then congratulate?
Well, I'm making a post saying congrats, and that's all.
Just like congrats for the new prestige member, but don't mention the name.
No.
I'm just wrote out now congrats to him, and so he can figure out why we were congratulating.
Yeah, that's all I'm writing.
All right. So guys, if you want to congratulate him, go ahead, but don't tell him why. Don't tell him why.
Yeah,
right?
I just posted the congrats in Discord, so.
All right. So don't tell him why. Let him find out. Give him the hard time. But yeah, like I said, I was gonna wait until the end of the year. But I figure we're making the membership card, and I really don't want to make two for him. So I just announced it now because I had the number put in there for a while now. I just hide it. For those people who doesn't know, we have a roster list, and that roster list has a number, and I know the mods can see it, and I don't want them to spoil it either. So a lot of time I just put the name somewhere and then hold a spot there until typing in the numbers. So, but then here's the thing: when I have another field right now for member card, so I can't hide that anymore because they gotta be able to see it. So I just got, you know what? Okay, well, we'll do the announcement.
All the things that we all the things that we know that nobody knows that we know, like that black cup, we knew about the black glass.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get to tell anybody.
What about his partner in crime, though?
His partner in crime's no longer with us.
Steve.
Oh.
Steve.
Steve and him.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking somebody else. Never mind.
Steve and him came in at the same time. They're both just
Steven
as
came
active
in the
right
same
now.
time, but at the same time, again, this the numbers are
both just
given
as
on a
active right
contribution
now.
basis, right? The numbers are given as contribution basis. You don't get it just because you're a friend of someone.
Yeah, but both of them are contributing about as much right now. Well, I'm just saying, it's up to you.
It's to me. I had to think over. I was like, okay, is this what I see as contribution or whatever? I'm not saying that not like all the other members don't. A lot of members does, especially the OG members, right? They contribute a lot, and a lot of people don't see that, but they do, right? For example, you guys are always on here. I mean, that's part of the contribution. Being on the live chat gives us or give other people entertainment. That's part of a way of contribution, right? So, but I think that
We love you, Christina.
we love you, and I just think that when it comes to a point where I plan something and it's necessary, then I start to shove those numbers in there. For now, the good thing is I don't think Steve is doing the membership card, so he can wait. All right, so yeah, I don't always do them together. It's to a point where I go, you know what, it's about time, and that's what I do. So
No, I was just noticing that Steve's been doing an awful lot of posting lately.
well, post just means that you're active. It not doesn't.
Yeah, he's been really active. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, active is something that we encourage. So I just want to put it out there. He is number 112, and I know this one guy wants 113 really badly, but I can't just simply give you 113.
I wish I was OG number 69.
OG number 69. He's
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
what
waiting
happened
on him
to
to
him?
leave so I can claim that number. Yeah.
He's playing biker right now.
Yeah, he's very active on personal life and not much on the Legion. So I don't know, but
Well,
he did check in, so I can't even get rid of him. He did check in, so just put it out there. He did check in. But let me put it out there. OG number 1 has been hiatus for a long time. He might not last. He only have a few more days. He might not last. Right, just put it out there. OG number 1 is actually gonna be gone.
Wow.
Wow. But we still have majority OGs though. Majority is still OG, I think.
Who's OG
Who's
two?
OG number 2?
OG number 2 is Harrison Halab.
Harrison. Okay.
And I
And
think
then
he
Cat-
can check in too. Which I'm kind of surprised because sometimes he's really busy. He's not active at all, but he does come and check in.
Yeah, Harrison checked in.
Yeah, he's like the busy guy, but he still does. Is he even
he's
still
out.
smoke cigars still? I say probably not. But I gotta put it out there though. Our group is not just about cigar. You can smoke cigar and not smoke cigar and still be a member, right? So we
about
have
family.
some members that
It's
don't
about
doesn't smoke
family.
cigar anymore. So
We're a big old dysfunctional family.
Yep.
But that's the point of the Legion, right? The Legion is all about being a family. We don't always just talk about cigar. We don't always just post about cigars. We don't, you share something happy in the group. We're all happy for you, right? And you share something that might not be so happy, might be a sad thing. We're all here for you. So it's not just about cigars, right? Beyond the cigar, it's a lifestyle, it's a family. So, for those people who's like, I'm in a group, but my personal life completely take over. I don't even smoke cigar anymore. It does not mean you have to leave the group, right? So I just want to put it out there. Just because you're not doing something anymore, it doesn't mean that you're not family anymore. We still care. We still think about, Yeah, we talk about all the members that hasn't shown up from time to time, right? Doesn't mean that we don't remember. We remember. I look at this the roster all the time. In fact, that's the roster I use for everything.
Don't breathe in the smoke, Chris.
Right?
I think it's cool to see. We see a lot more posting from Christina now.
Mm-hmm.
She's starting to enjoy some cigars again. That's
I'm
totally
so
cool.
glad for Christina. She kind of turned her life around. And now
Yep.
it's like a new life, brand new start and stuff like that. And the kids is doing well, it looks like. So I love that.
Yep.
Seeing that. Right.
Totally cool. Yep.
So yeah, you know, I do want people to see us as a family. Don't just see us as another person that likes cigar. Right.
Right.
You'd be surprised. Some of these people, they talk until like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. I used to get text messages like 5 a.m. in the morning if I want to chat. Okay?
Yep.
So it's not just about cigars. A lot of times people chat to me things that has absolutely nothing to do with cigars. You know, I wanted to talk to Michael about things, but he said it's still too early. So.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Christina has been chatting with Sherry. That's good. You know, Sherry went through a lot too. Sherry's, you know, I like the fact that she always keep us updated on what's going on. Like if she's starting something, she's going through something, she'll let us know, right? And we're always there. We're always there, right? When somebody make a post about something, we are always there, right? So think of it that way. Don't think of us as just a cigar group. If you just want to go to a cigar group and all you wanted was to post pictures, all you need to do is make an Instagram account and hashtag cigars. You'll get all the cigar group. Right? You always just got to do that. So, hey, Ron.
But if you just want to post pictures in the group, that's okay too. We like seeing pictures.
I love to see pictures too, but let's set an expectation, okay? Sometimes a lot of people would just like your picture because we like the picture, but there's nothing about the picture that we can talk about. All right? So don't feel like everyone's ignoring you because no one typed a comment, something like that. Just look at Martin's videos. Martin's video barely can get people to go comment on it. It doesn't mean people's ignoring him. They still watch his video. Just we don't want to comment. Well, there's nothing to comment about except the thing he said, like, you know.
It's still really cool to see people's photos of stuff they're smoking, where they're at. It's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
There are times where I see other people's photo. I was like, oh, that cigar is interesting. I've not smoked it before.
Yep.
So, you know, that's about the hobby, right? You got to see things that you have not smoked before for you to try it. I mean, granted, there are some cigars that a lot of people do smoke. I mean, for a while, we have Casa Cueva cigars in every other picture.
Oh yeah.
Right? And there's not a lot to talk about those. I think that everything we can talk about those is been talked about. Right? So, if you post a Casa Cueva cigar, yeah, you might get a thumbs up, but there's not much to talk about.
It's still Casa Cuevas, you know.
Right. Well, we used to be able to give hard time to both Michael and Brendan about that. Now we can only give to Michael because Brendan can see it.
Hey, Michael, does Casa Cuevas advertise?
What do you mean?
Like, do they advertise on any social medias or any web pages or anything like that?
I don't think so.
Because if they do, they got to come out with a Casa Cuevas jingle.
Yeah. No. The Gabriel that does their social media and stuff. That's pretty much all the advertisement that they do.
Okay. And even the social media, there's not a lot of posts. I mean, I look at their Instagram. There's probably one post or two posts every month. It's not a lot. So
that depends. There's times where he blows it up where it's like a couple every day, and then it kind of tapers off a little bit.
Yeah.
They're still one of the best go-to cigars that you can get.
It's just surprisingly they're not that easily accessible in a way. I'm saying I go to a local cigar shop and stuff like that. You know, I mean, if you're in like near Michael, that whole range of area, yeah, you gotta find a lot of them. And even for that, you gotta find a lot of them. But even in the UK, you'll be able to find them. But over here, it's like you go to any shop around like New York, you know, in my eastern region, you're not gonna see any.
So
see Michael
Mark
finally
is asking.
Take the band off his cigar.
Well, Mark is saying he's never tried Casa Cuevas cigars.
You are missing out.
Chat has at least one cigar in that line that's just fucking badass. And
I'm pretty sure everybody in the Legion has one.
What
It's not
was
Casa
that,
de Cueva. It's not Casa de Cueva. It's Casa Cuevas.
You can get Casa Cuevas at littleguycigarshop.com.
Oh my God.
I didn't say it.
Well, he's talking about
My-
you, so you know it's like But here's you can find Casa
Don't
Cuevas
forget.
where you know if you look into the Legion codes and stuff like that, you can find it.
Yeah, don't forget to use code Amaya.
Yeah, use the code Amaya. You'll lose out just a few percent.
How's it going taking that band off, Michael?
What are we talking about?
How's it
Band?
going taking that band off that cigar?
Oh, I'm not down to the band yet. Almost.
You're just about, yeah.
Almost. It's an agent band. It'll come off pretty easy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So yeah, Casa Cuevas are pretty good. I mean, everyone knows I'm a Davidoff whore, and I think aside from Davidoff cigars, I have a lot of Casa Cuevas cigars sitting.
But you're getting quality. It's a quality and price thing.
You get your
You know
money
what I mean?
worth. I
Yeah.
can tell you that for sure. I can tell you that for sure. And I'm that came from someone that buys like $500,000 cigars. So I can honestly tell you that Casa Cueva are pretty good cigar with the good
Yep.
price to match it. That I
Right.
can tell you. And I'm not even trying
So-
to advertise for them because I'm like,
So,
there's no way to avoid
so
it.
what you should do is buy the sampler on littleguyscigarshop.com.
Hey, Martin.
Use code Amaya.
You can try all of them. You can try all of them. They're all in there. And there's different sizes in the sampler now. You can get Toro, you can get Robusto, you can get the Prensado and the Habano or the Maduro.
Tony's like, shut up.
Uh,
It was an inquiry. Questions. It was direct questions.
okay. All right. I'll let that one go. Anyways, but yeah, that is a pretty good cigar. That's one cigar that I have a good stash of because, like, you know, if I can't think of what cigar to smoke, I can trust to go to that cigar and not go like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? There are some cigars where, like, when you have a lot of humidor, a lot of box of cigar like this sitting around, there are times where I just look at this. It's like, I don't want to smoke any of those, but I will be able to go. And I'm gonna grab a Casa Cueva. I'll be okay.
You know, that should be, though, you have boxes of cigars sitting there, and you should be like, I want to smoke all of those.
I have not had that feeling before. Well,
Yeah.
the site is Little Guy Cigar Shop. One word.
That's kind of how I feel about my cigars. You know, my boxes. I'm like, I want to smoke all of those cigars.
Yeah, I actually have the opposite. I look at the cigars and I don't want to smoke any of those. If they're here, sitting over here, it might be one I'm gonna give away. So, okay, if you don't see me stack it here, I might not give it away. It might be in my humidor somewhere. But if you see it here, it might be something that I end up giving away. So, I mean, raffles are coming up, and you got. I was thinking that no one's gonna buy a lot of raffle tickets, but I got quite a bit of people. So now I had to throw in things. I had to throw in more things. So, aside from the humidor, I probably throw in a backpack. I got hat, maybe. I have beanie. I think I have some more coins. I can give away coins. And what else can I give away? Yeah, something like that for now. We'll figure it out as we go. But yeah, I think there was a couple members that want to give 2 5-packs. So I have like 2 5-packs sitting around somewhere. I have a few saved from my cousin. I'm going to have to add back to it because I keep smoking it lately. Yeah, they're good cigars, and they're not expensive. I think the key is that they're not expensive for being a good cigar. It's really good, right? Now, usually I will also recommend the short stack, but they're gone forever.
I'm getting a lot of the Habanos in before they're all gone. And then, yeah, I've got other stuff on the way to figure out if they're going to be good contenders.
Right. So yeah, for now, I did say the old short stacks are really good. My brother loves it. He's been asking me. I was like, he compared it to this, by the way. So
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
yeah, because last time I went over there, I didn't have any of those short stacks. I was like, I smoked these then. These are pretty light, and he smoked these. These are pretty good, just as good. You know, I was like, well, just as good. I was like, that one's better, or this one's better. He's like, I can't tell, but they're pretty good.
You can see over my shoulder here that if Michael ever comes to visit, he doesn't even need a hotel room. He got his
That looks pretty good.
house.
That looked pretty big.
Got a little house for him right there.
I picked up Hashimoto Preferred Cigar today, the Espinosa orange flavor. I thought they were like, how to find them now?
If people have them in stock, they have them in stock. But yeah, they're back ordered. I can't get any at all right now.
The hashtag for the raffle ticket is almost 1 year raffle, I believe. Let me double check. It's almost year raffle. Almost year raffle. Almost year raffle. So we got that. But yeah, I will say, you know, don't buy too many tickets because I want to make it worth it for you guys. But I don't have a lot of prizes planned. I was only gonna do one winner, but I guess I'll buy it. I have to do multiple winners because I don't like losers. So I have to make everybody a winner.
Mm-hmm.
It's a problem. It's a problem. What, you know, our raffle has always been like everybody wins. I gotta make some raffle that way, like not everybody wins, so that we can actually use that fund to pay for something else. We keep doing it as like everybody wins. God. But yeah, I probably will give out away some of these cigars that's sitting over here. Yeah, I have another stash over here, a stash over there. But you know, I think after this, okay, so after this audit, we have the raffle. At the end of the raffle, we'll start doing the 2021 swag pack ticket thing for the 2021. You guys already know what the thing's gonna be. We got coin, we got a black cup, which I think is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks cool.
Like, I should take a picture of how this like half lighted. It looks pretty cool in the cabinet. I put it in the cabinet the other day. It looks really, really cool. My wife's like, "Oh, that looks pretty cool," but I can't read the words on it. Yeah, well. So, Christina, we you know we should probably do a meet somewhere near Christina, so we can hang out too. But yeah, eventually, I think I already overbooked myself. Now that I have to also go to Philadelphia, I also, you know, in Arizona for this year. But we'll continue to have like small events like that, but not big event like this one, because I realized that, you know, when it's big event, you gotta plan a long time. But when it's a long time, you have things changes a lot. Like literally, the last blend is lost. Right? So, yeah, and we have that event thing coming up, and I think hopefully we can finish the ticket and the swag count. So people who just want to go there and get the ticket and the swag, and people who doesn't want to go just want to swag, I want to have that count by the end of July. Right? So that I can make sure I order enough. Because some of the stuff I ordered enough already, and I think we'll have about 50 sets of each item. But like things like these cups, they are very expensive to make, so I can order just as much as we need. All right, so, and I will make these cups available on its own, just so that we can fill the minimum order for these. Okay, so there will be these cups on its own. It wouldn't make too much sense, but in terms of the price, but I will have these cups on its own for those people who want these cups. Okay. And July, and then after July, August, and then September, and then beginning of September. So after July, we won't have 1 month to get everything ready and go. So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, right? Other than that, I'm trying to look around. Like a lot of time, I have things sitting around that I was gonna talk about. And I don't think there's anything new. I'm still waiting for the new cigar from Casa Cueva that hasn't shown up yet. So is it gonna be? So the first batch, Michael, when you're receiving it, is it gonna be with box or without box?
They want everything to go out with boxes.
Okay.
So they were shooting for July, like the end of this month or the beginning of July. So we'll see.
So it's close.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good, Christina.
I'm just reading it too just now. My son's going back to school in mid-July, so I might be able to go live with you guys. Otherwise, I have to be a late night chat. You know, Christina, like, if you haven't already, get on our Discord. You know, there's always somebody in the Discord. So You know, during the day we had the day shift people. During the night we have James. and during the
night
afternoon
shift
we have
people.
Jeff somewhere.
And the
So,
night shift people. There's some night shift people. in
there's
the
some night
States,
shift
too,
people.
on at night.
You know, I should make James the night crew mod for Discord, but I'm afraid things gotta go wrong the next morning when I look at it. Everybody's banned, including James himself. James is gonna ban himself too. It's like that. So you know, I always in consideration of that. I was like, should I? It's a problem, you know. But yeah, we do have quite a bit of active members. I actually have a count. When we're most busy, we have 28 people on Discord together. So 28 is quite a bit for a chat room. That's kind of busy. That's why some people's like, when I wake up the next day, I see a bunch of things going on, and I don't even read it. I do read it though. I do read it.
I always have to go back and look and read it all the way through so I know what the hell's going on, because people swapping conversations.
but that's the fun part. You get to know everything, right? You don't want to miss a thing. Come on, like what? Like Steve Taylor. I don't want to miss a thing. You don't want to miss a thing. No. Right. So I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. It works, right? Yeah. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. I still want to work on, obviously, that lighter with Michael. Michael, just show that lighter again. Show that lighter again. It's just the body black?
The body's black, and it's got a gunmetal trigger and top.
So basically, it's this with the body black.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we might be able to just engrave it instead of printing it.
Yeah, I think it'd look really cool engraved.
But I had to figure out whether or not the engrave is gonna go on there nicely.
Right.
So it's always our problem to not be able to engrave it nicely because of that. I did find out that there is a spray that you can spray on it. It will actually help engraving. It will actually, like that spray, when you spray on it, when the laser shoot at it, you'll actually burn it, and you'll actually go.
Okay. So it's like it's an etching spray.
Yeah, and then basically after you're done, it's water soluble, so you can just wipe off water. So I'm gonna try that. But again, I still have not got my laser printer yet, laser engraver, etcher, whatever that you want to call it. So I couldn't. And like I told you guys, that lighter, the Zippo, the person basically gave up. He's like, I can't do it. I can't do it. And they have a professional unit. They just doesn't engrave correctly. So.
I think the paint on the Zippos is too thick.
They done it for any other brands just fine. They have done it for other brands.
Yeah, but for the fine etching that's got to do.
Yeah, like I gave it to them. Because I saw some of the stuff that they did. The logo is even smaller than ours, and they were able to do it. But when I gave it to them, they already wasted so many Zippo that we give up. There's no profit in this. So, so yeah, we can't do that. That's too bad though. That's too bad though. Other than that, oh, we do have the event T-shirt on Teespring. So if you decide to go to the event with the T-shirt, you can go to the Teespring website to get it.
It missed me.
Huh?
Ash fell, but it missed me. It fell right on the floor.
My team finally is drinking his drink with the correct cup.
Yep.
There we go.
I've only got my gold one right now. I still got to get my other two.
They're sitting over here, so I might just send it to Albert so he can just pick it up for him.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because he can just carry it and then just give it to you, right? Probably.
Yep.
Right, but the humidor, I think I can send it over. I should be able to send it over. Just 2 boxes. Jeff said that he's got an address soon for me.
Yeah, he said he's going to give you an address.
Yeah, so we'll go with that. We'll send those. Right, and that
I got to take another $90 that I'm saving for Philadelphia. I got to get up that box.
Oh God.
Oh,
hey, that's you guys want that stuff, you know. I tried very hard to get that box. I tried very hard. You have no idea.
I know, and I want my box.
Right.
But you're making it tough on me.
Nicely.
You make it tough on me with this swag, man.
The way they packed it, I'm surprised he showed up in one piece. There's literally no protection, no foam, no nothing. Just box on box.
Wow.
If I show you guys the box, you'll see like how the hell did they even get here in one piece, because they beat the shit out of that box. It looks like it's been taken apart, open and closed many times by the custom. I think they actually probably, based on what I see, open individual all of those packages to see what's in there.
Yeah, to see if there was cigars inside the boxes. But I mean, well, they got an X-ray that can check
Well,
that
inside there is one of the hygrometer in there.
shit. Yeah.
So when you receive it, if you tilt it one way, you hear the hygrometer all fell one together. You go, grrr, and you send the other way, you go, grrr. So like, they want to see what's in there.
Yeah.
And they open every single one of them.
Okay.
That's why it took so long. As if I'm like smuggling anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's finally done. I don't think I'll be doing that again because I don't think they'll give me the samples again. But here's the thing. When we have like 600 members with 500 members, one of those, I will do it again. But judging from the curse of 150, that's never gonna happen. Right?
Hey, it is kind of really cool sometimes to have really super limited edition swag.
Yep.
Yeah, we do have some stuff that we don't make anymore, right? So.
Mm-hmm. So I don't mind only having one of 12 of these things.
Yeah, well, other people like, yeah, you know. I thought about to write the number on there, 1 out of 12. But I gave up on it. It's too much work. So I just pack it and send it. So anyways, I think that's it for today. I got my beef resolved. Right? All of you guys decided to click on the bait, which is great. And I got to complain about this 3 times. It's great. And now we talked about all those things with the events coming up. And if you're one of the members that has not checked in yet, I highly suggest you check in. We have like, I think 10 more people that has 10 or 15 more people that hasn't checked in yet.
Because Tony is sharpening his axe right now.
Yep.
Let me see how many members we haven't checked in yet. We don't have a lot, so. All right, we have 14 more members that haven't checked in yet. 14.
That's still not a whole lot for, considering other.
It's about 10%.
Yeah, considering other audits, that's not a whole lot.
Oh yeah, our grand audit where Michael had to delete like 40, 50 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some members that left the group so long, I don't even remember why they were left. I look at the list and I say, wait, this person's still on the list? Who's this? And like, we haven't been checking the list all that often because we're doing everything on both platforms right now, Discord and Facebook. So when I go back in there and remove some back in, we didn't lose many because we had new members. So even though our Facebook right now is showing 159, we technically have more than that because we have a few members that doesn't have Facebook. So after all this removal, we still have just under 150, under 149, I think. Curse of 150, I'm telling you. Like I swear, there's gotta be one person. It might be the person that can revive his wife many times. Say that I hope your group never go over 150. That might be the case. You never know, right? So yeah, I think we're good today. 11:04. Go to after chat. So if you are going to the after chat, let me know. If not, I'll see you guys Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday will be the day where we kick all the people out. Yep, Wednesday. So starting Wednesday, we might have 14 people less. If you don't check it. I already literally posted everywhere. I tagged people. I remind everybody in every platform. Don't tell me I didn't. I did. I made it as easy as he can get.
Still better than 35. So
yeah, still better than 35. All right. So if you didn't do that, you let me know. Yeah, and we're talking after the show. See you guys Wednesday. Bye, guys. I really need